guys, Trudy here, coming in to do an update video. I am on my way home from a support group meeting in Barrie today, which was awesome. There were more people today there than I think I've ever seen come out. There was, I think, 18 of us. The last meeting I went to, there was like 8 of us. So it was a good turnout today and a lot of great people. Sorry the jiggling of the camera. I know that's irritating. I'm in a spot of town where the roads are just terrible. So I have just left Value Village because I needed a new coat. So I went and looked at a winter, got a new winter coat. It looks brand new for 17 bucks. And a new pair of snow pants for $13. Because my snow pants from last year are 2X's. And I tried them on and they're like Homer Simpson pants. They're so big around the middle. And so yeah, I got a brand new, well, virtually brand new pair of snow pants and a virtually brand new coat for, all told, was $35. Can't go wrong with that. So a lot of good stuff was talked about in the support group today. There's a lot of people just coming up on surgery, a lot of people just out of surgery, and then a lot of people like me who are more than a year out, or 2-3 years out, some of them. And just a lot of good information. We talked about how your brain needs time to catch up. I still struggle with looking at pictures, and I'm afraid to lose any more weight, but I'm afraid to gain weight at the same time. And so we talked about all that, and we talked about, the issues some people have with food and some people don't have with food, and, just a lot of good information. And it's nice to know sometimes you're not the only one thinking these things. I thought I was crazy not wanting to, lose any more weight. Like, am I out of my mind? Why wouldn't I want to lose any more weight? That's why I did this, right? But, I'm not alone. It gets to a point where you're just sort of not sure of the unknown, and sometimes, what did they say, the evil that you know is better than the evil that you don't, and, it's quite the head trip, guys. So, all in all, it was a good day. It's starting to rain right now, so I'm going to go home and take care of my sick husband. He had his gallbladder out the other day, so I'm going to go home and make him some soup, and me some soup. It's a cold, rainy, yucky day, and, yeah, but I'm making Italian wedding soup, so it's going to take me an hour to make all the little tiny meatballs. My recipe for Italian wedding soup, which is very bariatric surgery friendly, is you get turkey sausages. You get the turkey Johnsonville sausages. So you get the turkey sausages, and then I cut them all open and squeeze all the meat into a bowl, and add some breadcrumbs and an egg to it, and I make meatballs out of it. And the meatballs are really teeny tiny. So you make it all into little meatballs, which is the longest part of the process, to be quite honest. That takes me about an hour. And, yeah, so I cook up the meatballs in the bottom of a big pot, so that when there's a bit of fat left over, if there's too much, I drain it off. But if there's just a little, I use it to cook a bit of garlic, maybe 2 cloves of garlic chopped up in the pot. Once the garlic is cooked, not, just smelling, not brown, just nice, I add in the meatballs again. And then I add in 3 boxes of chicken stock, store-bought chicken stock, and little tiny acini di pepe noodles, I think they're called. Little tiny ones, little round, tiny little ball noodles, bigger than couscous, but still very small, that I've pre-cooked and then rinsed in cold water to stop the cooking process, because if you don't do that, they get mushy in the soup. So I have those cooked and set aside, so once the soup is, coming up a little, getting a little warmer, starting to simmer, I add those noodles in, and I add a whole package of fresh spinach into it too, so the spinach gets cooked down and delicious and yummy, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese in there for a little bit more protein is just awesome on a cold day. So, it's not a soup that you have to cook all day, but it does take a bit of time to make the meatballs, but oh, it's worth it. The turkey meatballs are so good. So, and my kids love them, so that's a bonus, trying to find something that your kids will eat that's healthy, and, so they'll eat that. And my kids actually like the spinach in it. It's the only way they'll eat spinach. A little extra iron, little, it's good for you. And it's bariatric friendly. The pasta, some people can't handle. I can handle it. I find it fills me up a little quicker, so I try to fill up on the meatballs because, oh, they're so good, and oh, you need the protein, right? So, yeah, that's me, guys. And I didn't tell you my weigh-in. Duh, that was the whole point of me coming in. When I started my process, I was 359 pounds. I had my surgery on May 30th of 2011. and almost 17 months later I am at 191, so I have lost a total of 168 pounds. So in the support group today we talked about I don't want to go any lower, but I don't want to go any higher. It's a brain battle, you know, as much as a food battle for a lot of us, so it's quite the trip. And I know some of you are coming up on your surgeries. Aylin, I watched your videos. I know you're having your surgery in 5 weeks. I'll be thinking of you. If you need any moral support while you're on that Optifast, feel free to message me, call me, whatever, because it's hard that and you're going to be on it for 3 weeks, and I mean, it was hard. I was on it for 2. So if you need any pep talks or anything along the way, let me know. And Nikki, I know you just had your orientation a couple of weeks ago at St. Joe's, and I was thinking about you, and I know you're going to start getting your appointments in the next few weeks, and that's great news. So I've been thinking about you, and thinking about a lot of people. You know, I'm not on here as much as I used to be, mostly because I'm busy. Like, I'm working now. I'm done with my school, like, as far as the academic stuff. I'm not in classes anymore, but I'm doing my co-op. So I'm working every day 9 to 3. My husband's home every day because he lost his job a few weeks ago. That's a whole other story. So, you know, he's been job hunting. I've been job hunting. I've been working. Another death in the family. Shit happens, right? What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. My ear is popping. I can barely hear myself talk. I have that TMJ with your jaw, and part of it is hearing issues. Once I think something in there gets inflamed in your jaw and it affects your hearing. So sometimes when I open my mouth really wide and it cracks, but it's so painful. It's not just normal jaw cracking, like it's painful jaw cracking. And I don't know if that's something associated with this surgery or the weight loss, because this has never happened before. But, sorry. Apparently I'm trying to yawn, I'm trying to pop my ear, and it's causing me to yawn. And, but this runs in my family, so I don't know if this is associated. I'm going to go to the doctor and get my gallbladder checked, because I'm still having that abdominal pain, and a couple of weeks ago I had a pain that was so bad, I thought something was ripping apart inside. I don't know if I had a, kidney or a gallstone moving around or what, but I gotta go get my gallbladder checked out, because the more I see my husband going through having his gallbladder out, I'm experiencing a lot of the same symptoms, just different because my insides are different now. So I'm really wondering if that's what my issue is. So hopefully that's all it is. I just can't deal with the pain anymore every single day, every day, and it's affecting my mobility, because I don't want to go for a walk or a run or exercise because I get this awful pain. I love it when people cut off the highway on the shoulder. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, I'm going to go get my gallbladder checked out. I'm going to make an appointment with my family doctor and get that sorted out. So that's me, guys. I will try and upload this when I get home, because I don't like to upload over my data usage. I like to upload on my Wi-Fi at home. So I will talk to you later, guys. All the best to everyone, and I'm thinking of a lot of you, and hi to my new subscribers, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.